All right, I'm here at University Lab School with Coach Mahaffey in Baton Rouge, Louisiana. Coach, first of all, just you guys got a big game coming up tomorrow against Southern Lab. Talk about that big game and what you're looking to see out of the team tomorrow.
Yeah, Southern Lab's a team that's typically been a state championship level type team, smaller classification, but always have some really good players, and they're very big up front. Got a lot of outstanding skill guys, so they're a really difficult matchup.
One of the studs on your defense is Brighton. What is it like to have a guy like that, an anchor like that in the middle of your defense?
Yeah, Brighton's in his third year starting for us. I think very instinctive player. I think he's a guy that just difficult to block. I think as he's still kind of a younger, physically maturing. I think he's still got a big ceiling ahead of him, but you can tell this year he's moving around faster. I think he's relied a little more on instinct, but now he's got a little more speed, so I think he's going to be able to be a big playmaker for us.
Is there anybody at the college level, NFL level, or just one of your former players that he reminds you of that you can compare him to, or is he just unique in his own way?
He's kind of unique. I mean, he's able to do inside linebacker primarily for us, but at the same time, in pass rush situations, we're able to put him down there. He's really good with his hands, and I think the versatility is something that I know Coach Venables is very excited about. So I think he's got a lot to offer.
Everybody knows he's a great player on the field. Being around him every day off the field, what's he like as a person?
Brighton's got a big personality, but he's a guy I think has fun out there every day at practice. I think as he's gotten older and you're starting to see some of that maturation process happen. But I mean, again, he's a fun guy out there, and I think he loves football, and I think he's really excited about this year, but really excited about his future as well.
Well, you mentioned Clemson's coaching staff. What's your relationship like with those guys?
Not a lot, really. Coach Venables came down, and secondary coach, not sure exactly, came back the second time. I don't have much of a relationship necessarily with the staff, but just I know when he came down, he made a special visit, wanted to come back and see Brighton when he saw him on film. So, that's the thing I think that probably stood out to Brighton was just that, your defensive coordinator had a very specific interest in you, had a real specific role he felt you could fill. And so that's what, for me, I think that's comforting for me is I feel like he's going to get a great opportunity there.
Last question for you, Coach. What are the Tigers going to be getting in Brighton in the future, and just how excited are you to see what he does at the next level after he leaves you?
Yeah, I think Brighton, like I say, still has a lot of upside physically that'll come. I think he maybe not done growing, so I think to some extent there's a little bit of let's see how his body goes. But like I say, tough to block, instinctive, very competitive, and I think could be used in a lot of different roles. So for me, that's probably the most intriguing thing to see kind of what position he sticks at, where he lands, and excited to have one of our guys play at a program like Clemson.
All right, that's Coach Mahaffey, University Lab. Coach, really appreciate you taking the time with us, and best of luck this season.
Thank you.